Very good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to live sessions here with Home Choir. Hope you all had a great break for Easter, and welcome back to our continuing series looking at the choruses from the beautiful Baroque opera by Henry Purcell, Dido and Aeneas. Today is teeny tiny little chorus from Act 1, Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. It's absolutely gorgeous. The whole chorus from beginning to end lasts about 40 seconds, but there's some beautiful moments for every single voice part in it. So we shall take our time, of course, make sure all of those lines are thoroughly taught and get to sing it through all the way from beginning to end. So welcome everyone. We've got some lovely people in the live chat this afternoon. It was looking a bit quiet for a while, but it's picking up again. As I say, I hope everyone is keeping very well. And thank you for all of the support, and thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel recently. And if I just have a quick check, Home Choir is now standing at 6,022 subscribers, 6022, which is fantastic. Of course, if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, please continue doing so. We're heading for 10,000 subs, and it'd be great to have you come and join us. But to everyone who's joined us recently, thank you. Really put a smile on my face over Easter. Let me check that everything's working here. We should have the organ of Patchway Chapel. Do we have the Patchway Cathedral Consort ready to sing and play for us? I have to say, I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of the viola da gamba that I bought. This is the digital viola da gamba that I bought just before Christmas. Fabulous stuff. So hello to everyone who's watching later on. Thank you for being here. Do consider hitting the like button and sharing the broadcast to anyone you think could do with a really good sing. Hello to everyone who's watching live and not in the live chat. Hello as always to Helene and Bill and Val. Hello Sue and Tony and Sally and Annie and Maureen and Harry and June and Val and Huyen and Katie and Anne and Linda and Charlotte and Nikki and everyone else who I know watches but isn't necessarily in the live chat today. And then hello everyone over here. Hello to Glenys, who is off playing croquet. Enjoy, Glenys. Have a fabulous time. And don't trip over any hoops. And who have we got in the live chat this afternoon? Hello, Atty. Hello, Alison. Hello, Emma. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jill. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Soraya. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Wendy. Hello to all of you. A very good afternoon. So we're at Baroque pitch this afternoon, but we'll start off, I think, with a nice B-flat chord. Any of those notes, we can sing Home Choir, and we can start our broadcast this afternoon. So nice deep breath, and here we go. And what a lovely sound you all make when you sing together. Thanks so much, everyone, and a very, very good afternoon. Welcome to the latest episode in our series looking at the choruses from Dido and Aeneas by Henry Purcell. Dido and Aeneas by Henry and Purcell, both of them. Amazing genius composers, Henry and Purcell, absolute master of the Baroque era. And these choruses are just title gems, really, a string of pearls that run throughout the opera itself. Just to say, and I put the details in the live chat for you this afternoon, I will be conducting choruses from Dido and Aeneas in Horsham, down south here in the UK on May 17th. Details are in the live chat if you live anywhere near Horsham in Sussex. We can come along and sing these with me in person. But otherwise, I just hope you enjoy learning them. This afternoon, after our warm-up and catch-up, well, we're going to look at the soprano, alto, tenor and bass parts in order. There is a score in the description. I will be showing the score on screen. It's a full resource to help you learn this gorgeous chorus. Now, of course, there's lots going on in the world of Home Choir at the moment. First of all, tonight, don't forget, it's the latest episode in the St. George's Sing for Happiness series. This is open only to newsletter subscribers. This is not a public stream. So if you want to get along and sing this, it says Little Bit of Love. I'm afraid I didn't update that bit of the slide. Now, we've got a couple of fantastic gospel numbers this afternoon. Ride on King Jesus and Witness for My Lord. absolutely fabulous. Taught at St George's by the incredible Kim Samuels from the Renewal Choir. It's proper gospel spiritual singing, and I shall be revising the brilliant work that Kim and Kevin did at the session just last week. So come along and join us tonight at 7 p.m. or catch up anytime you like. It is fantastic music. Really, don't miss it. And speaking of fantastic music, well, this Fun Friday, we shall be singing a song that I remember singing in the car, driving around with my dad when I was a kid, which goes, we'll drink a drink a drink to Lily the Pinker, 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 saviour of the human race. The one about medicinal compound. Come along on Fun Friday. It's an absolutely brilliant song, and it will be stuck in your head all weekend, at least until we have our latest Sing Sunday. This is Sing Sunday Classics. It's all our favourites. It's things like Mozart's Salve Verum, Panis Angelicus, Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring, the Shoshone Love Song, all sung by home choir. This weekend, everything on Sing Sunday is your performances, everyone. So join us at 11 a.m. on Sunday for the latest episode. Now, I also want to give you an update on the Talk Club Sing and Send, which closed a few weeks ago. I have had the mix sent through. Ladies and gentlemen, it is astonishing. It's so, so beautiful. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you just as soon as I can. It's going to be in May. Might even be as early as next Friday, the 2nd of May. Keep an eye out on your newsletter for the update, but I promise you, it is an amazing performance. Everyone I've played it to so far has gotten choked up, just because it is so beautifully sung by all of you. So well done. Thank you. We will be renewing our push to raise funds for Talk Club. We've raised £500 in donations from home choir so far, which is great. We're going to see if we can push that on once you've heard it, because frankly, I don't think anyone can listen to it and not be moved. Now, speaking of supporting, of course, thank you to everyone who supports home choir. If you'd like to support us in doing what we do, in all our charity work, our outreach work, giving music to the world for free, well, you can do so by going along to homechoir.org/donate and giving what you can, because it all helps us. We are a non-profit. We put all the money back into making these shows for all of you. And if you already support us, well, thank you very much indeed. And of course, if you sign up for the weekly email newsletter, which is all free, go along to homechoir.org, click the very short form, fill it in, and we will send you this wonderful email newsletter, crafted with care, with love by the home choir elves, that will arrive in your inbox, borne on the back of fairies that will carry it through the ether and just deposit it gently in your inbox once a week for no charge whatsoever. And that will contain all the links, the scores, and as you've already seen today, often links to things that only newsletter subscribers get to see. So don't miss a moment of your home choir. Click on that link, go and sign up, and you're done. And if you tell us when your birthday is, as Tanya, Colin, Anna Maria and Debbie have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls round. And I think we will start off with a warm-up, and then we'll sing happy birthday for those 4 fabulous choristers. So let's go full screen, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a good Easter. And thank you to everyone who came along and supported the reruns. I hope you enjoyed the Choral Delights programme, which seems to have gotten quite a few views, which I'm rather pleased about. So we can all feel smug and pleased with ourselves. Home choir has over 6,000 subscribers as we take in some nice deep breaths and sigh. Lovely. And one more nice deep breath. Gather it up and sigh. Get rid of your breath. Great. Just roll your head around. I'm glad to see people in the live chatter having fun and looking forward to singing Lily the Pink on Friday. I've been thinking I might change one of the songs. We'll definitely do Lily the Pink. It might be time for The Cat Came Back, because The Cat has not been around for a while. But I think The Cat Came Back is overdue for a return. We'll have to see. This Fun Friday seems as good a time as any. As we roll our heads around and roll our shoulders around everybody. I don't know about you, I've been in need of a few shoulder rolls over the last week or so. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, take a deep breath, and as you sigh, let your shoulders fall and relax completely. Here we go. Fantastic. Well done. And let's have a little bit of gentle hummage, and we'll start here. All right, so it's hum, everyone. Nice deep breath, and and again. Let's have a couple of ya, ya, ya's. So we'll sing ya, 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 your turn. Great. Your. Good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lovely. Ma, ma, ma. Good. Ya, ya, ya. And ya, ya, ya. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Let's get those birthdays back on screen. So it is Tanya, Colin and Anna Maria's birthday today, and tomorrow it's Debbie's birthday. So to all 4 of you, and indeed to anyone else celebrating today or tomorrow, happy birthday from all of us here at Home Choir. After 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tanya, Colin, Anna Maria and Debbie. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many happy returns of the day to all 4 of you. So our piece today is another chorus from Dido and Aeneas by Henry Purcell. And this opera, I mean, it's one of the great operas of all time. It really, really is. And this particular chorus, this comes from early on in the opera. In fact, I think it's only the 2nd movement. It's very, very early. And the theme, Banish Sorrow, Banish Care, grief should ne'er approach the fair. Queen Dido at the start of the opera is frankly moping about and bored and sad and lonely. And her courtier Belinda comes out and sings this lovely little aria, "Shake the cloud from off your brow." Basically, don't worry, be happy, but in Baroque form. And the chorus back her up with this very short, very, very beautifully crafted little bit of harmony. So it's only 13 bars. It's teeny tiny. So we've got plenty of time, particularly if I press this magic button here. We can see the score on screen. You have a printout in the description as a PDF. And we can see here it's got some lovely little shapes. We are in C minor, though it is at Baroque pitch, for those of you who are looking at it. So let's have it from the beginning, and then we'll look at the individual lines. So this is a full playthrough. Basses are here, tenors, altos, sopranos. Time for a bit of sight reading practice. Here we go. And... lovely music. As I say, short, but very, very sweet indeed. So let's begin with the soprano part. I'm just going to use this marvellous sound slice technology to just turn down the other voice parts for now. Okay, we can see here sopranos. We start here on a C. It's all notes of the C minor arpeggio. Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. Okay, with a real sense of warmth and importance with this. Ready? After 1, it's 1 and Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. Okay, and now because we're banishing sorrow, the next phrase is happier. Okay. Grief should never approach the fair. You should smile as you sing it. After 1 and grief should never approach the fair. Lovely. Then you grab a breath. So we sing Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. Let's sing that from here after 1 and lovely. Okay, I know that's fairly high, but remember, although it is written as a G, it's only an F sharp because we are at Baroque pitch. And there's going to be a little bit of grieving in our voices as we come down. Okay, it's a beautiful way of getting from this note here to that note. So this is bar 7. We sing, grief should ne'er approach the fair. So let's listen to the singer sing that. It's probably the trickiest bit in the whole movement. It goes. Okay, so let's have a go at singing that together. Bar 7 from Grief, soprano line. After 1 and 1 and. Lovely. Then you grab a breath and we sing a little sort of echo of that. Okay, so it's grief should ne'er approach the fair. Okay, let's try that together. Starting here and. Lovely stuff. Okay, so let's take it from the top there, shall we, sopranos? Okay, starting here. And we're coming after 1. Nice deep breath. And 1. And. Beautiful, beautiful line, isn't it? Okay, so now let's move on and look at the alto line. So some of you in the live chat have already spotted it's one of these roller coaster rides for the altos where it's lots and lots and lots of G, everybody. Okay, so at the beginning we sing Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. Okay, I know being stuck on a G is the alto's bane, but of course it's an important note, it's an essential note, and singing the same thing over and over and over again just highlights how much trust these composers have in you altos. It's my way of sugarcoating it for you. Let's sing from the start to your altos. There's your note, and Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. Lovely, and then as with the soprano line, we're going to lighten the mood a little bit. We sing grief should ne'er approach the fair. Listen. Okay, let's sing that with the keyboard. And grief should ne'er approach the fair. And that little doorbell at the end, that smiley little, that third there, make sure you smile it. Okay, let's sing it with the singer. Grief should ne'er. After 1 and 1 and. Grief should ne'er approach the fair. Lovely. Now, we then sing Banish here in bar 6. We let the rest of the choir start this bit. It goes. Hang on, I just realised I need to turn the alto parts up a little bit more, so we can hear it nice and clearly. Okay, so from fair. Did you hear that? Banish, Banish Care. And that's a particularly nice little clash. What's called a false relation. So let's sing that, shall we please, altos from bar 6? It is Banish, Banish Care. And then Banish Sorrow, grief should ne'er approach the fair. Okay, let's take it from bar 6, starting there, and Banish, Banish Care. And then Banish Sorrow, grief should ne'er approach the fair. And again, I know it's lots and lots and lots of G and A flats and F sharps. It's just one of those moments where you've got to really lean into the fact that when you sing the F sharp, you've got to make sure it's pushing back up to the G. Because of the clash it makes with the soprano line. The last phrase for altos. Okay, it goes 1, 2. Grief should never approach the fair. Now, some of you altos are having a tough time with this one, I know. I believe in you. Let's see if we can get through this together. Let's sing that last line together. It goes 1 and. Grief should never approach the fair. Okay, let's take it from the top, altos. This pitch, you might be aware, is a G. Let's all sing the G together. Here's your notes, and for the sopranos and the tenors and basses, but this is an alto sing through. Here we go after 1 and 1 and. Might not be the most acrobatic line, but oh, it's nice to sing. And the tenor line, well, this adds a huge amount as well. Let's have a look at the tenor part, which I know many altos will be singing as well. The great things about online singing, of course, is you can sing whichever part you like. So the first couple of phrases, short and simple. Banish sorrow, banish care. Let's sing that together, shall we, tenors? And 1 and. Banish sorrow, banish care. Lovely. Nice little shape there. Grief should never approach the fair. So we rise by a fourth, then it's down by a third, a tone and a third. Okay, those are those SpongeBob SquarePants. That's what that is. Grief should never approach the fair. Let's sing that together. Grief should ne'er after 1 and 1 and. Grief should never approach the fair. Lovely. And then banish sorrow, banish care. It's one of the things I really like about this chorus is how often Purcell changes the tonality with uses of B flats and B naturals and A flats and A naturals. It's why it sounds sort of otherworldly and absolutely lovely. So Banish Sorrow, last 2 notes of bar 5 for tenors. Ready? And 1 and. Banish sorrow, banish care. Very nice. And then. Tenors get the only bit of really interesting rhythmic movement in the whole thing. Bar 8. Grief should ne'er approach the fair. Okay, so listen to that one more time. Okay, starting here and. Grief should ne'er approach Lovely, and then the last phrase. That B natural at the end is so nice. Grief should ne'er approach the fair. That's such a Purcellian line, it really is. Let's sing it with the piano and. Grief should ne'er approach the fair. And once more with the singer, let's give you a full half bar to prepare. So it's 1 and. Grief should ne'er approach the fair. And you might be thinking, tenors, just quickly before the basses, that the fair, it sounds particularly nice. That's because we get the clash with the sopranos. That anticipation, which is so nice. Okay, all the way through from the top for the tenors. And then we'll sing the bass parts. So here we go. After 1 and 1. Banish sorrow, banish care, grief should never approach the fair. Banish sorrow, banish care, grief should never approach the fair. Grief should never approach the fair. And last but not least, we have the basses, who actually have, I think, the most acrobatic line of all. Lots of octaves and some nice shapes for the bassos this afternoon. Okay, so minor, the first phrase. Banish sorrow, banish care. With me, please, basses. And banish sorrow, banish care. Then you take a breath and you sing, grief should ne'er approach the fair. So from the A flat on care, we rise to the A natural. Listen to the pitches. Let's sing that together, basses. And grief should ne'er approach the fair. Good. Now, we then sing. It's a really nice line for the basses. Rising to the A flat. Banish sorrow, banish care. Let's sing that together. And banish sorrow, banish care. And then up to the D. Okay, really wide line there. Grief should ne'er approach the fair. Let's sing that together, basses. And 1 and grief should ne'er approach the fair. And you hold that lower note while the sopranos come in there, and then you jump up to the C, all the way from that lower G up to here, and we sing grief should ne'er approach the fair, and you come back full circle. You end where you started. Okay, let's sing that together, basses, the last phrase. And grief should ne'er approach the fair. Now we have it. Let's sing it from the start, basses, shall we? Oh, hang on. That's the thing about the patchwork singers, they're always far too enthusiastic. So there we go, basses there, tenors, altos and sopranos. Let's have it with the basses, and then we'll have a full sing through with everyone. Ready, basses, and 1 and banish sorrow, banish care, grief should ne'er approach the fair. Banish sorrow, banish care, grief should ne'er approach the fair. Grief should is it, everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into regular normal mode. I'm going to give you your notes, basses, tenors, altos and sopranos. And remember, you're the courtiers of Queen Dido. You're encouraging her with the leadership of Belinda, her handmaiden, to cheer up. As I say, this is a 17th century version of Don't Worry, Be Happy. Okay, so Banish Sorrow, Banish Care. Nice deep breath, everyone. And 1. Banish sorrow, banish care, grief should ne'er approach the we go. Who could fail to be moved by music? So beautiful. So short and sweet this week, everyone. Next week, more Dido and Aeneas. We're going to work through as many as I think we can fit in over the next few weeks, because it's one of those resources that if you ever decide in your choirs and choruses and your choral societies out there to do Dido and Aeneas, I think the more of these choruses that we can put up there, I think the more helpful they'll be. So do send them to anyone you think could do with a beautiful, short little Baroque sing. Join us on Fun Friday for a completely zany session. In particular, Lily the Pink, a saviour of the human race. We shall be taking a sip of medicinal compounds. Cheers. And having a particularly good Fun Friday. And then, of course, Sing Sunday is all about you. It's Home Choir Sings this coming Sunday with pieces like Jesus Drive Man's Desiring, which you've not heard for ages here on the channel, Panis Angelicus, the Shoshone Love Song. It's going to be an absolutely wonderful session. So join us at 11 a.m. on Sunday for our Sing Sunday Classics. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Happy birthday to those choristers celebrating at the moment. And we'll see you on Friday. All the best, folks. Take care.